X5 Pro, AI Skin Image Analyzer. Operation R explanation. Find new users of the Skin Test app. Click on the account to register. Enter relevant content in sequence according to the interface prompts. After entering, click to register. Log in with the mobile phone number and password you just registered. Create a new customer profile. Find customer management on the main interface of the photo. Find new customers. Enter the corresponding content in sequence according to the interface prompts. After entering, click OK. Enter the camera interface. Bring a scarf cloth before taking pictures. Facial makeup remover simple cleansing. Chin on lower bottom, forehead against forehead tray. Close your eyes. Pull down the hood, start taking pictures. For the second shot, you can choose the virtual shadow function to proofread the position. Make sure the front and rear shooting positions are consistent. Contour contrast is more accurate. Select the surface to be photographed. After selection, click to start taking pictures. Select Confirm to continue taking pictures. Turn the left face to take a picture. Turn the right face to take a picture. Click Submit to enter the upload analysis. View 9 spectral images. White light reveals the surface state of the skin. Reference for deep skin problems. Cross light mainly depends on the sensitivity of the superficial layers of the skin and pigment distribution. Observe acne marks, red blood, hemoglobin aggregation, etc. Parallel light used to observe skin wrinkles, texture, oil output, and other characteristics. UV light is used to observe the distribution of phosphorus supplementation in the skin. Brick red fluorescent dot representative propionibacterium, acne cutaneous distribution. Representative propanobacterium, acne, cutaneous distribution. Wood light is used to observe the deep pigmentation of the skin. Brown, black, represents pigmentation. Darker colors are denser. Melasma is generally light brown. Large and symmetrical distribution at the cheekbones and cheeks. Composite UV used to observe deep skin oil blockage. Yellow fluorescent dot represents deep grease blockage. Red maps are used to observe deep-seated skin inflammation. Hemoglobin aggregation. The darker the red, that's the denser the hemoglobin is. It can be used to observe acne marks. Development of acne, inflammation, and skin sensitivity. Brown map is used to observe the degree of skin pigment distribution on the face. Overall brown base color, the darker the color. It means the darker the skin color. Black and white images are used to observe the distribution of skin ultraviolet spots. Report analysis synthesis report. View general overview, red and blue blocks areas. Know which department of the client has the most serious problem. Need to focus on explanation. Data overview to view all test item data. Green is normal, blue is early warning, and yellow is bad, red is serious. 7 skin problems in the acne department. Data analytics and care recommendations. You can click to enlarge the image. After entering the nursing products in the background, comprehensive push products will be displayed below. Nursing suggestions. Shallow deep sensitive issue analysis data. Analysis and image display of skin problems in pigment department. Analysis of skin problems in aging department. Skin analysis. Analysis of acne-sensitive pigment senescence department. Corresponding departments for skin problems. Focus on the 7 detection indicators of the acne department. Acne is acne that has formed on the surface of the skin. Acne pits, acne marks, etc. Mark the picture with a yellow circle. Drop down the picture to view the analysis report. Levels are divided into 1 to 4 levels. The higher the level, the more serious the skin problem. The first level is shown in green. It indicates that the skin indicators are normal. Level 2 is shown in blue. It means that the skin problem is mild. Level 3 is indicated in yellow. Indicates that the skin problem is serious. Level 4 indicates poor skin conditions, warning prompt. Indicated in red. It indicates the proportion of affected skin compared to normal skin. The proportion represents the number of acne. Quantitative analysis describes the degree of skin symptoms. Nursing advice. You can freely edit according to your own needs in the background. After entering the nursing products in the background, it will be pushed under nursing suggestions. Oil control, acne, skin repair products can be added. Other individual tests that follow have independent reports. Analysis. Blackheads are dot-like grafts. It is an oxidized fat plug, mainly concentrated in the nose area. Can be added with deep cleaning and oil control. Care items for shrinking pores. Surface oil is the current oil output on the surface of the skin. This is shown graphically in yellow. Oil control cleaning products can be added. Deep oil is mainly the quality of skin hair follicle blockage. And the colors from green to red indicate congestion, light to heavy. Negative pressure small bubbles can be added. Deep cleansing care project. Large pores are marked with circles. People with large pores tend to clog pores. The blockage oxidizes to form blackheads. Some pores are enlarged, pits left with acne, and collagen loss. You can add cleaning, hydration, collagen, oil control, and other items. The brick red fluorescent spots on the image indicate secreted metabolites from Propionibacterium acnes. More brick red fluorescent spots indicate a greater risk of acne. The yellow fluorescent spots indicate deep-seated oil blockage. Propionibacterium acnes depends on oil for its survival environment, and reducing the amount of oil can disrupt the growth of the bacterial population. The reflex zone of acne. The reflex zone of acne applies the concept of syndrome differentiation in traditional Chinese medicine, and it examines the health issues of the internal organs of the body through the problems on the skin surface. Superficial sensitivity. Judge the degree of skin sensitivity by observing the distribution of superficial red blood vessels and skin redness on the skin surface. If there are no red blood vessels and skin redness, there is no skin sensitivity at the moment. Deep sensitivity is mainly due to the aggregation of subcutaneous hemoglobin, which is related to skin inflammation, acne inflammation, skin damage, etc. In the figure, the color change from green to red represents the change degree of the aggregation of hemoglobin from less to more. The sensitive heat map is mainly used to check the distribution of skin sensitivity, allowing you to intuitively know the distribution areas of skin sensitivity. Determine what type of skin sensitivity it is, through sensitive classification. The lighting up of the icon represents which type of skin sensitivity it is. Different sensitive products can be added for pushing in the background. The pigmentation department conducts centralized review of skin pigmentation-related test indicators. 13. Assessment of superficial skin pigmentation distribution, primarily freckles, sunspots, and age spots. Melasma mostly distributes symmetrically in large patches, and its color is light coffee, making it not easy to be noticed. The deep layer pigmentation is to examine the distribution of pigments in the deep layers of the skin. In the picture, black and coffee colors represent pigment deposition, and the darker the color, the denser the distribution. May incorporate whitening, antioxidant, and pigment-trading treatments. The brown pigment mainly examines the distribution of brown pigments in the skin. The RBX technology is used to make the pigmented spots more prominent. The thermogram of pigmented spots mainly examines the size of the areas of pigmented spots. The pigment lead diagram examines the distribution of ultraviolet spots on the surface layer and in the deep layer. Skin color is used to observe the skin's ability to resist ultraviolet rays. The lower the skin color value, the more easily the skin can be sunburned. Senescence analysis division. Wrinkle analysis. In the picture, the lines represent the areas with wrinkles. Anti-wrinkle and moisturizing care items can be added. Collagen is mainly used to observe the loss of subcutaneous collagen. The intermittent white lines in the picture indicate the situation of collagen loss. Skin roughness is related to skin texture and skin smoothness. Pockmarks, enlarged pores, thickened cuticles, and wrinkles all belong to the category of skin roughness. View with sandy slicing. Click on any part of the face to view the smoothness of the skin texture in real time. The more uneven bumps there are, the rougher the skin is. The contour data will be displayed only when there are two skin measurement records. The flashing blue area in the picture is the area of contour change, and it will be reflected by a numerical value at the lower left corner. May be used for efficacy evaluation of radiofrequency and contour lifting anti-aging treatments. Friendly reminder: the data detection is carried out by comparing the facial contours of two detections and measuring in the blank areas. Therefore, during the detection, the light-blocking cloth should be properly placed to ensure it covers tightly, so as to avoid incorrect recognition. Explanation of auxiliary functions. View the images from different angles. Standard show and hide. Select grid positioning. Select the brush function. Circle the problem points that you want to mark. Click Save, and a remark window will pop up. After filling it out, click Confirm. The marked picture will be displayed at the bottom of the comprehensive report. Select the case. Select cases for entry. Select the department. Selection criteria. Select the case category. Select the nursing stage. Submit the remarks. The submitted cases can be viewed by clicking in the corresponding department. Local analysis function. Click the icon below to switch and view different skin images. The moisture detection requires the use of a microscopic moisture meter. Before conducting the detection, please check whether the USB cable of the microscopic moisture meter is connected to the tablet. Click to start the detection. Attach the metal patch of the moisture meter flatly to the facial skin. Press the shooting button during the detection. According to the prompts on the interface, complete the detection of all 4 parts. Click to submit after the detection is completed. Comprehensive moisture value. If it is lower than 10%, the skin is dry. A value between 10% and 20% indicates a skin water shortage warning. Between 21% and 30% is considered normal. Above 30%, the skin has an abundant content of water and oil. Click Continue Detection to conduct another test. The bar chart shows the moisture values of different facial areas. Quantitative analysis of moisture and nursing copywriting. Fluorescent agents appear blue-white under UV light and are commonly found in whitening products with added brighteners. If the image shows no large areas of high-intensity blue-white fluorescence, then no fluorescent agents are present. Microscopic detection. Click to start taking photos. Attach the probe of the microscopic moisture meter firmly to the skin for detection. Select the department. Select the shooting part. Click to start taking photos. Switch to view the images of different parts. Switch to view the images of different spectra. View the current oil secretion amount, skin pores, and the healthy state of the skin texture under the white light. Use polarized light to check the distribution of skin pigments and sensitive red blood vessels. Use UV light to check the distribution of the flora within the skin hair follicles. Click Continue Detection to take photos again. Click on Comparison Analysis to enter the microscopic image comparison page. Select the department. Select the part. Switch the spectrum for viewing. Elect different dates for comparison. Exit the comparison analysis. Slide the aging simulation icon to the right to display the predicted state of skin aging. Photoaging simulation predicts worsening pigmentation recurrence. The sunscreen detection can test the ability of the sunscreen product to resist UV light. Apply the sunscreen product first, before the detection. Enter the name of the product, and click Start Detection to enter the photo-taking interface. The better the sunscreen effect, the worse the manifestation of melanin under Wood's light. Select the department that needs to be compared. Select the comparison arrangement mode. Select the date that needs to be compared. Select whether to hide or display the comparison data. Scalp detection. Click to start taking photos. Select the shooting part. Click to start taking a photo. Press the probe flat against the scalp. You can switch between different parts to view the image. Switch between different light sources to view images. White light can be used to check the skin oil secretion, dandruff, scalp texture health, and other conditions. The polarized light can be used to check the scalp sensitivity conditions, such as red blood vessels, inflammatory redness, hair thickness, density, and hair breakage and damage. With UV light, you can check the distribution of skin flora. The brick red color indicates Propionibacterium acnes, which is related to seborrheic dermatitis. The scalp comparative analysis can be used to check and compare the health status of the scalp, skin, and hair under different dates and different light sources. WF Weight and Facial Skin Health Management Program. Enter height and weight. Display the healthy value of body weight BMI, and prompt whether the body weight is underweight or overweight. Monitor the impact of weight changes on the facial skin. Comparative analysis can be selected between two detections. You can click on the picture to enlarge and view it. Weight and facial skin health correlation analysis. SF sleep quality and facial skin health management. Enter the sleep time period, detecting the impact of changes in sleep time on facial skin. Management Center. Click the Management Center on the home page. Find Account Management. Account management includes account addition, password recovery, password change, and account logout. Click Sub-Account Management. Enter the password of the sub-account for verification. Find Sub-Account Addition. Enter the relevant content one by one as required. Permission management means that the main account grants the sub-account the permission to edit and view. Product management and case management. For product management, the account needs to be logged in on the background to enter products, and the products can be viewed on the front end. For case management, skin analysis images need to be entered before they can be displayed, and treatment course cases can be viewed. General settings include viewing the software version and the device number. Language selection. When the desensitization setting is clicked, the middle 4 digits of the mobile phone number in the customer profile will be hidden. Watermark setting. Click the watermark switch. Enter the watermark content. Select the display position of the watermark on the picture, and click OK to save after the editing is completed. Click the watermark switch. Enter the watermark content. Select the display position of the watermark on the picture, and click OK to save after the editing is completed. Detection management. Here overall project hiding means hiding the detection items, which include the images and analysis contents. It is possible to hide the entire department. It is also possible to choose to hide individual items. After the selection is completed, click Save, and it will take effect. Partial hiding of the report means hiding certain sections within the report. It is also possible to choose to hide all sections. It is also possible to choose to hide a single section. After the selection is completed, click Save, and it will take effect. The indicator parameters are to control the data of all testers within the adjusted range. The individual indicator parameters are used to debug the detection data results of a certain customer. After the debugging is completed and saved, the result value of the customer's subsequent detection will be the value after the debugging. You can also click Restore Defaults to undo the debugging. Learning Center. What must be read when powering on is the video guidance related to the use of the instrument. Spectroscopic image interpretation. Online and offline teaching modes are displayed for the course curriculum. The explanation of the instrument operation is completed.